Hey folks, how you doing? My name's Dave McRae. So I've talked about this before in past live streams when answering a question or two, but I thought I would dedicate a specific video to it, short and sweet and to the point. So here we go. As beloved as the Halloween franchise and Michael Myers are, and listen, you know I'm a huge Halloween and Michael Myers fan. I mean, my favorite horror movie of all time is the original Halloween from 1978, and Michael Myers is my favorite horror character. However, I've always believed there's a strong case to be made for letting them rest. At least for a while. While fans continue to demand more, the constant recycling of stories, themes, and characters has led to diminishing returns, not just in quality, but in cultural impact. What once felt groundbreaking, terrifying, and mythic has become formulaic, predictable, and perhaps, worst of all, desensitized. Now, of course, it's completely understandable why this is happening, and the Halloween franchise and the character of Michael Myers are certainly not the only horror character and horror franchise that this is happening to. As I've said many times on this channel, horror as a genre has evolved and grown more mainstream over the years, so it's completely understandable why studios want to capitalize on it. I mean, they're recognizing the box office power. Characters like Michael Myers have become iconic brands, and studios are naturally inclined to capitalize on familiar properties with already built-in fan bases. In a world of cinematic universes and IP-driven content, bringing back something like Halloween and wanting to strike while the iron is hot feels like a safe bet. And for fans who grew up with these films, there's genuine joy in revisiting the mythology over and over. So yes, there's logic behind it. I mean, after all, this is show business. But there's also a magic to scarcity. When a story or character disappears for a while, it gives audiences time to miss it, to reflect on what made it special in the first place. Overexposure, on the other hand, strips away the mystique. Michael Myers used to be a symbol of pure evil. Now, he's a figure of endless reboots, retcons, and convoluted timelines. By constantly bringing him back, we risk dulling the blade that once cut so deeply into the horror genre. Ooh, that was a good line. Franchises need time to breathe in order to evolve, at least I think so. Now, I know this may not be show business 101, but by letting a character like Michael Myers or a franchise like Halloween lay dormant for a decade or more, it gives the opportunity for new filmmakers to return to it with a different perspective, reinfusing the character and mythology with weight, fear, and relevance, while still keeping the Halloween and Michael Myers DNA intact. And in the meantime, audiences can be challenged to explore original stories, new voices, new villains, new ideas. The obsession with legacy IP, I completely understand it, and I will be first in line to watch the next Halloween movie. But it often comes at the cost of innovation. When Michael Myers dominates the conversation year after year, smaller, riskier, and potentially more resonant stories just get buried. Letting Halloween go quiet doesn't mean saying goodbye. It just means creating space for something new, both within the franchise and the genre itself. Now, I mean, horror is firing on all cylinders right now, so we're in a very good place in the world of horror, don't get me wrong. But you know what I'm trying to say. Of course, there's nuance to this argument. Fans are passionate for a reason. These characters mean something. Nostalgia is powerful, and when done right, legacy sequels can be exciting and even deeply moving. Not every return is a cash grab. Well, maybe not. And sometimes there's real artistic value in revisiting the familiar. But those moments land harder when they are rare, not routine. It's possible to love a franchise and still recognize when it's time to rest. That doesn't make you any less of a fan. It makes you someone who values storytelling over saturation. Sometimes the best way to honor something is to step away from it. Let it become legend again. Let it haunt us not on screens every few years, or every year, but in our memories, where true horror lives. Halloween doesn't need to die. It needs to die. Halloween 2018. But it does need to rest. Only then, I believe anyway, can you give a real opportunity for Michael Myers and Halloween to rise again. My name's Dave McRae. Cheers.